people are living with.
I mean,
you're just a freshman in a dorm.
yeah, no, well, I'm living out. I have one of my good buddies I grew up with. I'm living with him off campus. I have a little bit different rules because I'm older. And Coach Rick's been very nice in letting me kind of be a little bit older since I am. And but the adjustment's been pretty easy. I mean, they've helped all the way through. I've done most of the stuff. I've gone through most of the everyday growing up things that you go when you're 18. I'm coming into 22 or freshman, so I'm a little bit more mature than the next guy. So that's helped out a lot, and being able to transition from real life to now I'm back in school, and it's not really as demanding as real life.
What was the worst road trip you took in the minors?
We took a 14-hour trip from Boston, Massachusetts, Lowell, Massachusetts to Mahoning Valley, Ohio.
Okay. What about hitting a baseball, obviously at that level? What kind of difficult?
It was hard. It was obviously really hard. They say you got 4/10 of a second to make a decision on what you're going to do, and obviously if I was good at it, I'd still be playing. But it's just like it is when you're playing as a kid. It's pretty cool.
Thanks, man.
What surprised you about the practices so far?
They're fast paced. I mean, they're extremely fast paced. They talk about it being competition every day, and you don't really know until you're actually out there doing it. And it's just super fast paced. Everybody's trying to get a job, and everybody's going 100%. And it's been an adjustment that way. My body, I haven't been getting hit like this in a long time. So I'm just trying to get my body back into getting hit and getting back into football. And other than that, it's been pretty good.
Thanks.
What's it like to be, an older guy coming in, be the new guy? And
It's different. Guys give me a hard time because I am older. I think I'm the third oldest guy on the team as a freshman. So it's different. Guys heckle me about being grandpa and stuff like that, but it's all in fun. I mean, I still got 4 years of eligibility, and I'm in a better place than most freshmen are in life. I've had some real life experiences, and I have some stuff that grown-ups have. So, I mean, it's different, but I'm happy with where I'm at.
Compare fall camp to riding around on a bus and trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, fall camp is definitely more physically demanding, with all the hitting and stuff like that. But baseball is your job. When you're playing pro baseball, you're 24 hours a day. You're a baseball player. I mean, I got a call. I mean, you get calls in the middle of the night, 3 a.m. I got a call to move up. You're 24 hours a day. You're part of the Red Sox organization, and they can do whatever they want with you, just like here. I mean, we're here from 8 o'clock in the morning, 7:30 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night. And in that sense, it's very similar. Here, it's more physically demanding. Traveling and stuff is more mental, I think. It's hard to be away from your family at a young age, always on the road, living out of your suitcase, not knowing, where your real home is. You never really have that sense of security that you're going to be in the same spot all the time. And here, you're here all the time. I'm stuck here I'm here for 4 years, so I feel like this is home, and I don't have to worry about if I'm going to get moved tonight in the middle of the night, or if I need to, have all my clothes ready to go for whenever I get moved up and stuff like that. So I like being here a little bit better. It gives me more of a sense of belongingness. I feel good. I feel like this is home. And that's one of the things I struggle with in baseball is never felt like I was ever at home. I always felt like at any point in the day, I had to be ready to move up or move down or go wherever they wanted me to go.
I mean, as a guy who signed a major league contract, you're probably pretty competitive. I mean, I'm sure it's not just enough for you to put on a set of shoulder pads and a helmet and just go out and be there on Saturdays. You probably want to play too. What are some goals you got for yourself?
I mean, I'd love to play. However I can help the team. If that's being the best scout team player, if that's playing kickoff or punt, or if that's being a starter, whatever coach, all the coaches think wherever I fit in with the team. I know I'm a freshman. I haven't played football in a long time, and I got a lot more I need to learn about Georgia and about how we do things here, and also about just the game of football itself. But I want to play. I want to contribute any way I can. I'll be the best teammate. I'll be the best whatever they want me to do. I'm never going to have a bad attitude. I'm always going to put forth the 100% every day. I mean, that's part of being a pro. I mean, you got to take your job, your responsibility, whether it's scout team, whether it's first team, whether it's quarterback, whatever. You got to be able to go at 100% with a positive attitude and work your tail off every single day and help the team get better, because at the end of the day, winning the championship is more important than for myself or whatever I want to do as an individual.
Doing a little research on you, you were a really good football player in high school, right? I mean, you signed a scholarship to play with.
Well, I had
a chance.
I had Division I scholarships to play with Air Force and some other 1AA schools.
Wasn't Syracuse?
Yeah, I talked with Syracuse. One of my teammates, Cameron Lynch, played at Syracuse, and that was kind of in there too. And I blew up my senior year, went really well. A lot of things happened for me that were really positive, and I had that there. I played safety. It wasn't really the fastest guy, so it was kind of difficult for some schools to put me in a spot because I was smaller when I was in high school, and I played safety, and I was a little bit slower than your normal dudes from college safety. So I was fortunate to have some opportunities to play. At the end of the day, I decided baseball was going to be the better choice.
Is there anything about kind of the training, I guess, when you did the Red Sox organization, or the workouts, or any strength and conditioning or anything like that you feel like kind of helped you from to get from there to here, and are helping you now?
I mean, in baseball, it's kind of as a professional, you kind of do you kind of make the most out of whatever you want. I mean, it's on you to make do whatever you want to do. If you don't want to work out, you don't have to. And here it's kind of they're pushing you, they're making you do it kind of thing, and you got to find it within you to want to do it. And being in that situation, I kind of felt like I needed to take it upon myself. I wanted to play baseball for a long time, that I needed to do whatever it took to make it. And that kind of mindset coming over here really helped in being able to transition into these workouts are really hard and way more demanding on my body than they were in baseball. And that kind of mentality working out's more mental than physical, I think. So it's definitely helped that way.
It might be hard to do this quickly, but take me kind of from when you were done with baseball to when you decided you were going to do this.
Well, I got cut April 3rd, 2015.
Well, I got cut, sorry.
Yeah, it is what it is. I did everything I could, and it didn't work out, and that's fine. And so I got cut April 3rd, and April on my way home, I called my dad after I got cut, and I told him that I got cut and I was going to be coming home that night. It was a Friday, and I was driving home, and I was about 3 hours north of Fort Myers, is where our spring training facility was. I was on my way home, and I got a call from a coach at Mississippi State, and my dad called my high school coach, and they kind of put the word out that I was done, and I told him, this is something I would like to see if I had an opportunity to see what was there, see my options, and within about 48 hours, I had talked to several schools, Georgia, Alabama, and some other schools around, and within that first week of being home, I visited 4 schools in between Georgia Tech, Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi State, and kind of weighed my options, and I felt like this is where I've always wanted to be. I really like Coach Rick and how he does things, and how everything's run here, and the coaching staff is unbelievable. When I first met Coach Eck, I kind of knew this is where I wanted to be. I mean, he's the kind of guy, baseball guy, just like me, really cares about his guys. You can tell. I mean, I was in his meeting rooms when I first got here, when I visited, and I mean, you could just tell that he really cared about his guys. And Coach Pruitt's one of the best coaches in baseball, or in football, sorry, and in all of college football. So it's a privilege to be able to play underneath him. And I just, being a Georgia boy, growing up as a Georgia fan, listening to Larry Munson, I felt like there's no other place on the planet I'd rather be than right down the road from my house in Bulldog Nation.
Hey, Nick, how do you get slotted at inside linebacker, especially because you were all-state defensive back? I mean, granted, it's been 4 or 5 years, but how did that come about?
Well, I came and they kind of asked what I want, where they
when can
thought.
You play?
Yeah, basically, because I mean that's all it was. It was like I hadn't played in a long time, and they kind of needed to kind of feel it out. And with my size, I mean I'm 6'3", about 245, so like stature-wise, I fit at inside linebacker. In skill set, I played defense my whole life. So I just, they asked, and I was like, well, I always figured I'd be, because I had scholarship offers to play college or inside linebacker in college, out of high school, and so I figured I'd give that a shot, and I mean, I feel great, working in there, and it's I'm getting better every day.
Did you play receiver too?
I did. I played pretty much everywhere at Brooklyn. I played safety, fullback, tight end, long snapper. I punted a little bit, and I bounced around, and I was fortunate to get experience at all different positions.
Did you ever talk to former